And you are back. If you haven't seen the video, then check it out. The starting of this Ask My Brother, then check it out up here. And we continue dive in right into your next question, which is, what do you like to do in your free time?
I like to go for long walks on the beach, and then I like to
Do you have
knit
many
a little bit.
beaches in Munich?
Yes, very much.
Beautiful.
No, so as for now, I don't have that much free time anymore. So,
Watching my vlogs?
yeah, exactly. No, so I used to have a lot of hobbies, but I don't do any of them anymore.
For example?
So for example, like I said, I was a firefighter for the longest time, and I recently had to stop that because I don't have time anymore. Then
But you did it for a long time, right? Like for
for like
10 years?
No, 15 years.
15 years?
And then I have a pilot license, for example. I used to fly a lot with our grandfather, but that I also don't have time anymore to do. And I used to swim a lot, and I used to train kids to do swimming, and I
Don't tell them about the hunting.
used to hunt. So
But he doesn't have time for that anymore, right?
right. So no, so there's a lot of things I used to do, but I don't do it anymore.
So then now, your main occupation, what job does he work?
So I'm also unemployed. I'm trying to get famous on Instagram, and
Just
that's it.
giving you a shout out here.
Shout out hashtag or what is an Instagram?
He doesn't even
I don't
have
know.
a single social media account, but we get into that later. So now for real though.
So I'm a medical doctor by training, but I didn't spend much time doing actual clinical work because I went into doing research fairly fast. So I did a lot of research when I was still in medical school. And when I graduated medical school, I had the opportunity to get funding from the government to start my own lab. And so I'm mostly like 4 days out of 7. No, it's more like 6 days out of 7 I work in the lab. And then one day I work in the clinic, but that's also probably going to be even less in the future. So I work in the Children's Hospital in Munich. And there's also where my lab is, and we do research on pediatric brain tumors, so brain tumors in children, which is a big problem, and a lot of kids in Germany still die from these brain tumors, and we are actually looking for a cure that we can bring to the clinic fairly fast, so we can help these children in the near future, hopefully.
That's correct. So in short, if that didn't make sense to you, he's a doctor, he's saving life 24/7, and he's just cutting edge technology about brain tumor, cancer. It's great.
That makes much more sense.
Next question is age.
Age? I don't have age. No,
Okay.
I'm healthy.
You want to
No,
make it a secret like I do? People don't really know.
Yeah.
Am I 24, 25, 20?
Can I tell them?
No?
Okay.
It remains a secret.
So if I tell them, you will just cut it out?
I just claim
Because I have to laugh sometimes if he's telling his age. But no, it's fine. So I turned 30 recently. That's kind of a downer, but yeah.
Yeah, why?
Because
If you're vegan, you're slowing down your age process.
Okay, so I'm 22.
I would say 24.
24, yeah.
Why is he able to grow a beard and you aren't? I guess we've covered that already in a vlog. In this vlog up here, so if you haven't seen it, then check it out. So yeah, you gotta watch that.
But short answer, he's...
Which they need to watch the vlog. It's a cliffhanger.
Yeah, that's true. But
What?
I want to say...
Okay, say it.
You're my brother from another mother. He's adopted.
What's 9 plus 10?
2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths.
Can I be your girlfriend?
Is this a boy
I don't know.
asking? No? No, I'm married.
Okay. But can he be your girlfriend?
He?
Or she? I don't know.
No.
Okay. How do you look at your brother as a vegan?
What? I don't get the question. So, how do I
How do
think
you
about it? Or?
Yeah, how do you perceive myself?
As a vegan,
As a vegan.
So I used to judge him for that. So when he started being vegan, everybody was frowning upon it, and then I actually it kind of annoyed me because we had like my mom would go, or our mom, supposedly our mom, would go through trouble to prepare vegan dishes, but she wasn't like really good at it at the time. So she would do, for example, fruit salad, and then she would sprinkle some milk chocolate over it, and then you would refuse to eat it. So back then I thought, okay, maybe you can just eat it because it's not that big of a deal. And then there's also there's a lot of vegans that are very judgmental about you as a non-vegan. So they judge you for eating meat, and that offends a lot of people. So, but you weren't actually. So you weren't really judgmental about, or not like, are you going to eat that? Did you know about the animals and stuff like that? So that's why I didn't have a problem with it for so long. And then, like I said, because in the beginning you were also not great at bringing the right arguments,
For sure.
And I, like, coming from the medical field, I'm always open for evidence. If you show me the evidence and it's a sound evidence that it's, for example, a health benefit to you, I will listen to that, and I think most people will. And so the first time I really got it was when I saw Neil Barnard speak in New York, and he presented evidence, and he said, like, okay, these people are on a plant-based diet, and they were completely off their diabetic medicine, their insulin, and they were doing much better than the other group. So, yeah. I don't remember what the question was.
That was a great answer. Shout out to you, Neil Barnard, that was great. Thanks. What annoying habits do Ferdinand has or had?
How much time do we have, huh?
Make it short.
It depends on your age, because so when I was in the final steps of school, I had to study a lot, because I wanted to go to medical school, and he had, so in the summers, he had a trampoline in our backyard, which was annoyingly loud. And I had to study, so this was so annoying. And then we also had a mini ramp in our house, because my mother indulged him in anything he did. So we dedicated an entire room for his mini ramp, and this was crazy loud. Him going with his skateboard in this mini ramp up and down, and I was upstairs trying to learn. So this was one of the most annoying habits you had.
I understand in retrospect, but back then, yeah. But thanks, mother, for always supporting me, for allowing to follow my highest excitement, and that's why now I'm such a gifted trampoline jumper and mini ramp rider. Passions I no longer pursue. But thanks, mom.
We still have the mini ramp though.
We still have the mini ramp,
and it still covers up the whole roof. So
you will see it soon when we're in Munich. So stick around. Anything else you want to share, or that's probably
about annoying habits?
Yeah.
You really want to ask me again to share?
I mean, is there anything else?
So right now, when you are in Berlin, we don't see each other a lot. So I don't know. Maybe these days I will find out your annoying habits. But
true, facts. But besides that, there isn't much. Quite perfect, honestly speaking. Is your brother more quiet or as outgoing and energetic as you are?
More quiet.
Facts. That's a German question, but it says, do you have Instagram?
No, I don't think so. I think I have some account, I don't know the name, just to look up some of your posts, but I don't post anything, so.
That's why I cannot plug any of his channel, unfortunately, yet. Maybe
I don't know what I would post there, so I don't think it's a good idea.
Saving lives in freaking the Philippines.
Yeah.
Double biceps, like, yo, what's up?
Or double biceps, yeah.
Maybe that will change in the future, but then you already know my brother and you instantly subscribe or follow him.
Mm-hmm.
You
buy my merch.
Yeah. What do you think about Ferdinand's vegan lifestyle? We already covered that, I think. Or do you want to add anything?
No. Let's do it again.
What is it like having the most joyful, awesome man as your brother?
I only have this one as my brother, so I don't know who you're talking about. Or is this a question for him? That I can understand. What is it like?
No comment.
I
What
guess
do you,
not. Sorry.
what do you and your brother have in common, and how are you different? We both like table tennis.
Is this a question for me or for you?
For you. I mean, we can answer it both. Collectively,
So
as
what we have in
brothers.
common. So we have a weird sense of humor.
Yeah,
So if I say zwei beide, it's just funny and I don't know why. But so and then it also, I mean, it depends on the. I mean, there were times where we didn't have anything in common, I guess.
Yeah.
And then there were times we had a lot of things in common. So for example, I don't know. So when we were really little, I would look forward. So I was in preschool, for example, and you were in kindergarten, and I would look forward for you coming home so we could like build a fort or do. I mean, we built those parkours for remote vehicles. You remember that?
that was so fun.
And I was like, oh, when is he coming home so we can do it? But so and then there was this time where I was like, I have to study, and you were like, I have to play World of Warcraft. So this was probably the time where we didn't have anything in common.
But good times though.
Good times. Failing school, good times, bro.
Playing World of Warcraft, highest excitement back then. Good times.
Yeah, no regrets.
No regrets.
Okay.
Fact.
And then you always had a strong opinion about your current living situation or your current lifestyle, you know, because you thought, like, I remember when you started working out and had no idea how to do it, and you would eat a lot of dairy products to get all the protein, and back then you would tell me, oh, that's how you do it, you need to eat this and you need to eat that and you need to do this, and
Such a hypocrite.
so yeah, but I think so since we're both grown up, we get along pretty well. Yeah.
Fact.
So what would you say we have in common?
Just don't take ourselves too seriously and have fun. And I just was his audience basically when we were younger. I just watched him playing PlayStation because he was so much more gifted and I just sucked. So I just watched him, and that was like my highest excitement when he played Tony Hawk, and like, whoa, you get this. So I remember on Christmas Eve, we played Spider-Man, and he played it to the end until the Green Devil or whatever he's called. And
the Green Goblin.
yeah, and I was just so entertained watching him, and he liked having an audience. So that was our game, and he liked beating me in games because he was always better at stuff we played, like PlayStation or kicker and football, soccer, table, you know. And I don't know. And what differs about us? Beer genetics.
That's the main thing for you, I guess.
My German accent isn't as strong as his. And that's about it. Are you also into weight training?
Not yet, no. So I like to do
Cardio?
sports, yeah, but I have never done any weight training. But I mean, when you come,
Open-minded, and
Yeah.
it will change probably soon, because when I'm in Munich, we work out together, and then I make him hooked, and he just will feel swole and amazing, and he's, wow, I want to replicate.
I feel the pump.
Yeah, he didn't even know about the pump, so he has to feel it.
Does he even lift?
And I make him hooked. I make him that he just starves to replicate this feeling, and then he works out all the time. And because, thanks to my knowledge, with plan, and he will grow and get big and swole, and his ego goes through the roof.
I get
and
really
he hits
swollen.
10
and
million
then-
subs. And
Okay, great.
How-
Sounds awesome.
how many fiber daily?
How many? 3.
Do you guys fight?
Physically or vocally?
Both?
Yeah, both.
Your first reaction when you we already covered that. I think now the questions get
No, but
better.
fighting, let's say, I mean, back then when he was not that big, we would wrestle a lot.
Yeah.
And he would always lose.
I know.
Until he got that big, I didn't challenge him anymore.
That's a fact, but I'm his younger brother, so it makes sense. What was your childhood together? I think we covered it. Is he a vegan savage?
A vegan sausage, yeah. Yeah. I'm a vegan
He
sausage.
bought some merch, so he's officially in the vegan savage gang. He's
and
a
it's
vegan
selling
savage.
like a god church. Oh, hi,
Not
that's
yet.
where I'm from. Oh.
What are your hobby? Oh, we already covered that. Do you watch my videos?
Yes, but maybe not every video, but I watch every video
Until the very end.
Until the very end,
Like
and
and
then I
subscribe,
watch
comment.
it again, and I like, and I subscribe, and I comment.
And then he logs out and into another account and watch it again and again and again.
I have about 11,000 accounts, so I think that's most of your subscribers now. Yeah.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
That is family support.
No,
Oh.
but seriously, so I watch a lot of them, but so I like, for example, to just leave them on while I'm cooking or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't, watch them, but I listen to them.
But sometimes you also watch, right?
Yeah,
This and that.
because
just-
most of your stuff is, for example, if you vlog, there are long periods where you just do music, so it's not worth listening if you don't watch,
Yeah,
But yeah, so you force me to look what you do.
that's what my vlogs are all about. And I would say that's it. Now the question gets repetitive. About 99% of the question was like, is he vegan though? And we answered that in the last video, which you can check out over his head or my head. I don't know. Anything else you want to share? Are you excited for our Christmas together?
Sure.
Do you think I get my mother on the vlog and make her ask my mother?
I don't think so.
Because English isn't good enough or she doesn't feel comfortable?
That's what you said. I don't know.
I think I would get her in the vlog and I think her English is good enough. I mean, we went so often to the United States for family vacation and I didn't speak English, but she just got us around well and safe. So anything else you want to plug, you want to share, you want to just make some statements? Now is your time.
Some statements, official statements. Okay. No.
Nothing?
You can support my foundation if you want.
Facts.
So this is the foundation we do the research work with the children with brain tumors, and yeah, he can link it down below.
I link it down below. Is the site and everything also only available in German or also in English?
So it's mostly in German, but you can. We have a Facebook page where we might post in English as well, because we don't have any followers, so it doesn't really matter
Then
now.
you will be the first. I link this German and English research down below and you can check it out. I'm super proud of what he does and that we hang out now more together and you see him in the vlog and we spend Christmas together and it's just beautiful. So guys, thank you for watching. Let me know down below how you liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow your heist.
Excitement. Let's do some more awkward outro, because
No.
that's what he does.
That's what I'm known for.
Let's do a poll. Who thinks his outros are way too long?
Oh yeah, okay. Let me know. Do you appreciate my long, awkward outros? Yes or no? The poll is up here waiting for you. So now we wrap this up for real. Thanks for watching, guys. I do love you. He loves you as well. He's part of the family. Until next time, peace
Out.